Welcome to the Community Simulation Film Resource. This version of the film has in-screen discussion pauses to allow time for exploration of issues as the scenarios unfold. Pause the film when prompted. This short film shows a student nurse accompanying a community nurse on visits to patients' homes. As a novice student nurse, Sylvia has no previous experience of community care. The aim of the film is to prepare you as students to provide care in a home environment. The film and subsequent reflective discussion will allow you to assess the possible environmental risk factors when providing care in the home environment, identify the health behaviour risk factors in this situation, explore appropriate professional behaviours and interaction in the home environment, reflect on known personal values, beliefs and culture in relation to observed scenario. There is also a student guide to complement the film resource. Please ensure you have read the information in the guide and completed the pre-learning activities before viewing the film. Community nurses will visit a variety of dwellings, and the approach taken will be dependent on the location and accessibility. Here are 3 examples for you to evaluate before we see the main film.
Hello, it's the nurse.
Get ready to pause the video after you have seen the questions appear on screen. When you have finished discussing and are ready to view the next part of the film, press play.
Okay, so we're just arriving now at our first call, and this is a lady called Mrs. Brown, and we've been asked to visit her by her GP. I haven't been before, so we'll need to go in and just see her. Okay, so just park by here. Okay, so before we go in, we'll just have a look at the information that we've been given. So this is Mrs. Brown. She's 54, and Dr. Smith has asked us to call because she's got a wound to her leg and she needs a dressing doing. So this is your first visit with the district nurse. So how do you feel about it? Have you got any expectations?
Well, I have no idea. As
Okay.
I've not done it, so.
Okay, so we'll just have a look at the information that we've got here first. As I said, I've not visited Mrs. Brown before. We can see that she's 54, but she's unable to attend the clinic. So we might need to just ask her if she's got any problems with her mobility, anything we might be able to help her with. The other issue here is it says about alerts and it says none notified. So do you know what that might relate to?
Risks?
Yeah, that would be notified here if we had to be aware there was a dog in the house or something like that. So what we'll do is when we go in, I'll introduce us and I'll also tell her that you're a student that's working with us at the moment, and I'll ask if she's happy for you to watch the consultation, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so we've rung Mrs. Brown and told her that we're coming, so she's expecting us and she's told us just to knock the door and go straight in. So that's what we'll do now, we'll go in and see her. Okay.
Pause the video now and discuss.
Hello, it's the nurse.
Pause the video now and discuss.
Hello, come in.
Hello, Mrs. Brown.
Hiya.
Hello.
I'm Shirley, I'm one of the district nurses from the surgery, and this is Sylvia, who's a student that's with me at the moment. Is it all right if Sylvia comes in?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Thank you.
Would it be all right if I had her sit down?
Yes, please do, yes. Lovely day.
It is, yeah. Okay, so before we start, I'll just check that we've got the right lady. So it's Mrs. Brown.
Julie.
Julie, okay, thank you. And the date of birth is the 18th of January 1962.
Yes.
Yep. And Dr. Smith from the surgery's asked us to call to see you about your leg. I understand you've got a wound. Could you just tell me a little bit about what happened?
Yes, it was about 10 days ago and I was taking the rubbish out and there was another bag with some broken glass sticking out that I hadn't seen, and I caught my right leg on it. Well, you know, I washed it and put a plaster up, but it's not getting any better. In fact, I think that, you know, the cut is deeper than I thought and it's very painful at the moment.
Okay. Right, before I have a look at the wound, is it all right if I ask you just a few questions?
Yes.
Okay. So do you live on your own?
Yes.
Do you have any family living nearby at all?
I have a son who lives in Scotland, but he's very good. You know, he WhatsApps and that sort of, but I don't see him that often.
Okay.
No.
Have you got anybody living any nearer at all?
No, I did have a daughter, but she died in a car accident.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
And my grandson.
All right. Okay, it must have been very hard for you.
Yes.
Okay. Just another couple of questions. Do you know if you're allergic to anything?
No, I'm not, no.
Okay, and do you take any tablets at all? Anything that's prescribed by the doctor?
Oh, nothing from the doctor, but since I've had this, you know, this wound, I've been taking paracetamol, ibuprofen, and, well, you know, if it's a bit of a constipation, I take the Senna.
Yes. Have you got any other health problems at all that you're worried about?
No, I'm in good health, yes.
Good, okay. And the doctor's asked us to call, so is it difficult for you to get out at the moment?
Well, not before this injury, but of course since then it's been so painful and I do find it very hard to walk on it, yes.
Okay, that's fine. Right, I'll just get my bits and pieces out from my bag that we'll need.
Got a lot of stuff for you.
Yes. And before I do anything, was it all right if I go and wash my hands, please?
Oh, yes, of course. Do you mind using the kitchen? Because
no, that's fine.
I don't use the bathroom at the moment, you know,
Okay.
so, but it's very untidy, I'm afraid.
Don't worry, that's fine. Is it this way?
Yes, just down there, down the corridor on the right.
Thank you.
Okay. She's a nice lady, isn't she?
Yeah, she is, yeah.
Pause the video now and discuss.
All right.
Yes, thanks, yes. But, it's like, you know.
So have you tried any of the slimming groups?
Sorry?
You know, like Slimming World and Weight Watchers?
Oh, yes, yes. I've tried Slimming World, Weight Watchers, eat right for your blood type, 1,000 calories a day. I've tried a lot of them, yes.
So they didn't work, did they?
Well, no, short term they do, but yes.
That's the problem it is, see, because it's a lifestyle change. So really, you should just slowly use one of those to change your whole life rather than just going on it for a little bit and then, and going back. I've been on it for 6 months now and it's working quite well for me. But it's all about lifestyle change, because obviously you can get a yo-yo effect, if you go on a diet and then go back to your old bad habits. I can show you. I've got a Slimming World group on Facebook, so if I show you.
Facebook, no, I don't understand.
You said you're
this.
using WhatsApp, so if your son comes down, he can help you set it up and it's all very easy. I can show you some if you want. You can go on like a Slimming World group.
Oh, Facebook, no.
Yeah. Well, when your son comes over, he can set it up for you. It's really easy, Let me show you, you've got like lots of photos and recipes and everything on there.
Do you have to cook these?
Well, it depends. No,
I don't cook much, It's just hard and with this leg now because it's so
that's
big.
not a problem at all. I can see you shop in farm foods and shops like that. You can get ready meals.
Do I put it in the oven or the microwave?
Or whatever you're more comfortable with. There's lots of people on there, on that group, so you can just ask them questions and people share opinions and ideas. I've been on it for 6 months now and it works really, really well. Let me show you some of the pictures. I'm sure I got them here. See, look.
Oh, yeah.
They look
yes,
nice.
I'll get my son to sort that out.
Oh, there you go. You can ask them questions if you want
he'll-
advice or anything,
Yeah, he'll sort that out for me. Thanks, love.
Oh,
That's
no
very
problem
kind of
at
you,
all.
thank
My
you.
pleasure.
Yeah.
We need to help each other, don't we? You said it's a little bit messy in here. I'll just clean up for you a little bit.
No need to do that, love. No,
You sure?
My friend's coming round this afternoon to tidy up, she said, so
All
she'll
right,
get
then.
it all sorted. But
Oh.
thank you very much.
No problem at all.
Very
No
kind of you.
problem. No problem.
Okay. Everything all right here?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, lovely. We'll have a little look at your leg now, okay?
Thank you.
Pause the video now and discuss. Pause the video now and discuss.
Does that feel more comfortable now?
Oh, it's so much better. Thank you very much, nurse. Yes, I feel quite comfy.
Lovely, okay. We'll need to come back now in 2 days' time to redress that wound and just check everything's all right. I'm going to leave this folder here with you. This is your information in here. And also in here is our contact number, so you can ring us anytime if there's a problem before we come back. If the dressing becomes uncomfortable or you're worried, then give us a ring and we'll come back sooner. Okay? So it might not be me that comes next time. It might be one of the other nurses in the team. It depends who's working in this area.
Okay.
And it might be Sylvia or it might not, depending who she's working with that day.
Right.
But somebody will see you the day after tomorrow.
Day after tomorrow. Lovely.
All right?
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
So I'll leave this here with you. This was the rubbish. It can just go in the household rubbish bag. Would you like Sylvia to put it in the bin for you now?
Oh, no. My friend is coming round this afternoon. She'll do it for me. Thank you very much.
Okay, we'll see ourselves out.
Right,
all
thank
right,
you.
and don't forget you can ring us if you have any worries.
All right.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
both.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a lovely day.
And you.
Hi, how are you? Are you the
Hello,
nurses
fine,
you've
thank
been in to see Julie?
Yes, with the nurse.
Yeah.
Yes.
How's her leg? I know she caught it on the glass in the bag, I think.
Well, obviously, are you a relative?
No, a neighbour. I am.
Oh, right, okay.
And obviously, you know, with losing a daughter, I mean, she's,
Yes.
you know, she's struggling a bit.
Yes,
and,
yes.
I
I won't
reckon
hold
she
you
seems
up.
to be putting a lot of weight on as well. I mean, you know, she's not. I don't know. Is she looking
Yes.
after herself or whatever?
Yes, obviously we can't discuss the condition with you, but we'll certainly tell her when we next visit that you've been inquiring after her.
If I can help in any shape or form, you know.
Okay.
So
Well,
the
we'll
more
be-
the more I know, then, you know, perhaps, you know, it could.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we will call again and we'll mention that you've been asking after her.
Okay.
But I won't hold you up now because I can see you're busy there with your hedge cuttings and we need to get back to the surgery now. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Pause the video now and discuss.
Okay, so that was your first visit. So how do you
Yes.
think it went?
Oh, well, I think it wasn't perfect.
Okay. In what sort of way?
I think because I gave the patient a bit of an advice on Slimming World and applications online, and I showed her some examples, and I'm not sure now that that was the appropriate way.
Okay. Well, what you might want to think about when we go to our next visit is perhaps just to chat with the patient more just about themselves, to get a bit of information about them, rather than then going straight in and telling them that they could do different things. Perhaps ask them just about themselves. Say, for example, you could have asked the lady how she'd got the wound, you know, what had happened and what she'd been doing over the
Okay.
last few days to care for that. So things more about the wound and the reason why we're visiting, rather than
Okay.
going straight into telling patients about what they need to
Yes.
do. If you ask the questions first, gives them a chance to give them you know, their own perspective.
Yes.
Okay. We can talk about this further when we get back to base, and it's, you know, it's interesting and it's important to discuss these things because it is a
course.
new experience for you. So when we get back to the base, obviously we also need to update our central record and to make sure that the next visit is put in the diary so that we don't miss the patient for her next visit. Okay.
Yes, great. Thank
Okay. Lovely.
Pause the video now and discuss. We hope the film provided an opportunity for you to reflect on your knowledge, skills and understanding of community care. We now recommend that you participate in a reflective debrief with a facilitator so that you can consider your learning and future application to practice.